It's time for Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Now let's have some fun. Here is your host, Johnny Radio.
Yo, yo, yo! Welcome into a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I am your buddy, Johnny Radio. It is a Friday. I got Jay Morgan Harder back at the house. I'm hanging out at the Big Green Egg. And let me tell you something. We got a lot going on. I don't know if you know this, Jay, but it's a big game, man. It's a big, big game tonight, man. 9 o'clock, Grizzlies, Warriors. Can they bring this bad boy back to the house? I sure hope so. I'm glad James Harden doesn't play for the Grizzlies because, let's just be real, my kinfolk, I guess, how do you say this kindly?
He's a bum, John. Right? He's a bum.
He's a bum. He's trash. He quit on Doc Rivers, man. We're going to talk about Doc Rivers being a good coach and James Harden being a pouty, whiny little itch. It drives me crazy when people act like an itch. That's why I divorced my ex-wife years ago, and she bought me a cell phone. But we're out here, by the way, again, at the Big Green Egg, and we have a lot of special things going. I don't know if you know, it's Barbecue Fest. I hope you know. Because today from 2 to 4 p.m., you can come in here. You go down to Barbecue Alley. Oh, my goodness, you come in here, you pay $20, you get a ticket, and you get a little wristband with little things that you pull off, and you get a protein in a side from Paradise Grill, from Swig and Swine, from Ed Lee's, and from GC Barbecue, and, of course, the Big Green Egg. Life is beautiful. Life is good. And dadgummit, I think I need a beer. How you doing, Jay?
I'm doing good, John. I don't blame you for needing a beer. It's a big day. It's got to be hot out there at the Big Green Egg.
Man, it's always hot where I'm at. I already got girls dancing around me right now.
No, but it's hot outside, John. It's humid, a little hot day today. But, I mean, you're outside. It's better. Hey, John, a day.
When I say humid, I say it's moist.
That's what we put. Hey, the worst day out at Barbecue Fest, John, is better than the best day out in the office.
I think I think it says like the best day at a golf course is better. No.
That's right.
No, it's fishing. By the way, can I just tell you something? The best day fishing is better. No, the worst day fishing is better than any day at work. Isn't that how it goes?
That's exactly. I've always heard it with golf, too. I think those are the two, yeah. But Barbecue Fest, it applies as well.
You're a bougie guy.
That's right.
You know that, right?
No, that's exactly right. You nailed it.
By the way, we were bougie last night. I saw you over at what was it? What's your place called? Hogs and Hominy?
No,
Swig
Hog
and
Wild. They're wild over there.
Hog Wild.
Hog Wild.
You got Buck Wild last night, didn't you?
I don't know about Buck Wild. I certainly got Wild.
I got Buck Wild last night.
You got Buck Wild. Tonight I'm hoping to get Buck Wild. Last night I just got Wild.
Man, well, let me tell you a little secret. Do you know last night they had fireworks, a Rod Stewart cover band, and I saw my old partner David Basham, and we partied, we drank, we danced. And all kinds of things happened in my pants. It was a wild day, man.
What a night. That's crazy.
I know. It's called winning. It is a Friday, though. Again, I'm being dead serious when I say this. James Harden is trash, and I don't know what happened to the Suns. Can you help me real quick? Because how did the Dallas Mavericks – like, nobody has won on the other person's court.
Exactly,
this doesn't
John.
make sense to me.
You just answered your own question. That's how, John. No one can win on the other team's court. Now, the advantage for the Suns is that they get to play Game 7 at home, and Dallas has struggled against Phoenix in Phoenix, and I don't think they can guard Ayton, John, which you said. They just can't match up with that guy in Phoenix, so I think Phoenix gets it done in Game 7. But what a game by the Mavs. Incredible performance. I can't believe they won. Like you said, it's crazy.
I have a feeling you didn't watch any of the ball game because you're being so generic. It is hilarious.
No, well. To be honest, I did watch the game. Well, not all of it. That is fair. I did watch a little bit of the game, but I was shuffling through these papers in front of me. I printed out these stats for Reggie Bullock, and I was trying to find them, but I can't find them anywhere in front of me, so I've got to get them somewhere else.
Well, I will tell you one thing. Last night, the Suns were absolute trash. Devin Booker, he was 6 for 17, 0 for 4 from three-point line, only scored 19 points. You had Chris Paul, who looked like a bum, man. He looked like a bum. He only had 4 assists. Chris Paul with 4 assists, that is a guaranteed loss for the Suns. And Monty Williams, what did he say during halftime back when they were in Phoenix because they came out, they beat the brakes off the Mavs.
He didn't say it last night, though.
He didn't say it. He didn't. Do you think it? Oh, and by the way, you know what?
What?
You know it's Friday the 13th.
I know, but it's also, John, National Cocktail Day. And I choose to ignore the fact that it's Friday the 13th and celebrate National Cocktail Day. How about that?
I've always heard you love a good cocktail.
I love cocktails.
I do too, by the way. You know what I drank a lot of last night?
Cocktails.
Tito's. You know when life hands you lemons and it's hot as hell, and it was 93 degrees yesterday, and I'm telling you a little secret, man. I'm serious as a heart attack. I'm being real. It was so hot that the only thing that could quench my thirst was a good old fat Tito's in water. And I'm telling you, Tito's is the best vodka in the world because you know what it does? It makes your water taste better. Like, I love Tito's. You might like Tito's and cranberries. You might make in lemon drops. But whatever you do, remember this. It's crafted, and it's still down in Austin, Texas. It is a United States vodka. It's 100% corn. That means it's naturally gluten-free. Mine. Let me tell you a little secret, mine. If you want to arrive alive, don't Tito's and drive. But if life hands you lemons, make sure you make a lemon drop. Just make sure it's with Tito's handmade vodka. Last night was trash. The 76ers are trash. James Harden should be fired. He should be kicked out of the league. By the way, do you know when his big old beard, what does his mouth look like with around his big old beard?
He's not an attractive fella without the beard.
It looks like a butthole.
Wow.
I don't mean to be, like, vulgar.
Wow.
But does it not?
He's like,
dude, he's my
ASMR.
kinfolk, man. It does. He looks just like a bunghole. A bungholio is the way we would say it.
Cornholio.
But I'm serious as a heart attack. He, when he was in Oklahoma City, he came off the bench and he was really good. When he went to Houston, he was very, very talented. They say he's one of the top 75 scorers in the NBA. Let me tell you something. That's straight BS. Straight BS. He didn't get to the free throw line last night at all. He scored all of his 11 points in the first half, and he only attempted 2 shots in the second half because he quit on Doc Rivers. He quit on Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is out there playing with an injured hand, a broken face.
Literally
He's
a broken
worn out.
face.
He's been beaten.
His face hurts
Literally
so
a
bad.
broken face.
He can't. When he jumps, his face hurts. If he gets hit in the face, it's agonizing pain that I've never seen someone of his size writhe in pain on the ground like that before. And James Harden quit.
Bring those in the shade. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just realized that I was on the air. I apologize. I'm talking to people
on
out
the
here.
radio.
I was actually listening to you
John,
for once.
John, I actually have a couple of stats for you here now about. Now, this isn't the Sixers game. This is going back to the Mavs game here. But I want to tell you about Reggie Bullock and Spencer Dinwiddie came off the bench last night. Spencer Dinwiddie, who is not a spot-up shooter. He always has the ball in his hand. In the playoffs, John, he's shooting 60%
Just sit him up there and drink one.
on spot-up jump shots. It's an incredible performance.
Oh, my
so
gosh.
far.
Was I talking again on the radio?
You were, John. You were talking again on the
I was
radio.
listening to your great stats.
Thank you, John.
I'm sorry. There's a lot of people out here at Barbecue
I get it.
Fest.
It's remotes are tough. There's a lot going on. I totally understand.
They're usually not tough because I'm a professional, I guess. And usually I'm good at these things.
You are a
But let me just
professional.
tell you something. I've been getting buck wild since the Grizzlies beat the brakes off the
Why
Warriors.
wouldn't you, John?
I
It
got
was a great
buck
performance.
wild last night. Dude, we had fireworks. We had Rod Stewart cover band. We had Usual Suspects. That place was bumping. Like, dude, you know the song "Getting Low, 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 Low"?
That
Dude,
was
we had
you guys
apple-bottom
playing-
jeans,
that was you guys
boots
playing that
with
song?
The fur.
I heard that-
Dude, we were bumping like
I heard that
we
song
had
so
like
loud.
20. We had like 20 hot chicks hanging outside the tent, and I decided to take over the hotness. And I stood outside for a while, and I was like, turn around. Let me see. Okay, you can get in. Your friend can't. You can get in. Your friend can't.
You said give me a- you
nope,
said give me a
neither, none
twirl.
of y'all.
You played bounce. Have
Dude,
you ever been a bouncer
that's-
before, John? Is that like a calling of yours?
No, I have never been a bouncer. I was a bartender at Alfred's. I don't know if you know, I'm not that big of a human being. I mean, I am a big human being in certain aspects. Like,
But bouncers are big.
I'm
you know.
gregarious. I
Yeah.
have a big personality.
You have a large penis.
But I mean, let's be real. I'm like, what? Jay, my girlfriend sitting next to me, by the way, today. She knows the truth.
This is taking a turn, John.
She agrees.
We've
She
taken a
agrees.
left
No,
turn.
she agrees with you.
Oh, okay.
No, she agrees with you.
We've taken a left turn on
She
that.
looked at me when you said that. Though, by the way, when you said that, she just lit up like a Christmas tree. If you want to get lit up like a Christmas tree, if you want to get lit up like a Christmas tree and you don't have a tent to go to, if you're not part of a team, do me a huge favor. Come out here to Barbecue Fest. Go ahead and park. Walk on in. Come down to the street and walk on and take your first left into Barbecue Alley. And when you come into Barbecue Alley, you're going to see the Big Green Egg. It's absolutely amazing. By the way, I don't know if you know this. The food that comes off the Big Green Egg is out of control delicious. It's nutritious, and it makes you feel, ooh, what is it? Say, have you ever heard the song, there's a party in my tummy, so yummy, so yummy. There's a party in my tummy. If you want a party in your tummy, come out here, pay $20. You can go to Paradise Grill, Swig and Swine, Edley's, GCBQ Barbecue, and, of course, the Big Green Egg. It's the bomb, it's the diggity, and we don't play no games. Mr. Jay Morgan, I got a question for you.
Yeah, John.
Did you go Jerry Judy last night, or were you a good boy?
Jerry Judy. Did you hear what happened to Jerry Judy, John? Great segue to a story of the day, actually. I actually don't know exactly what happened to Jerry Judy, but I know he made news, John. Tell me what happened to Jerry Judy.
Jerry Judy, according to what we call this, they're the court, according to the court, I actually stole a taxi once. When I didn't, I borrowed it. But according to the courts, again, remember, you're innocent until proven guilty. The alleged victim in Jerry Judy's criminal tampering and arrest warrants, he got a criminal tampering. He had all kinds of stuff. They said that this woman felt very threatened. And they said that this NFL football player named Jerry Judy did a little domestic violence. Well, guess what? They're saying that at 10:15 a.m. By the way, if you're abusing somebody at 10:15 a.m., did you not get your eggs? Did you not get?
You didn't have your Wheaties.
What happened?
You didn't have your Wheaties that morning.
You know what? Ever since Bruce Jenner went to Caitlyn, I think people quit eating Wheaties.
People quit eating Wheaties. No one eating Wheaties anymore.
Yeah, dude.
What do people eat
Actually,
for breakfast
no.
anymore?
Who's on the Wheaties box?
What do people eat for breakfast
Who's on the
anymore? Serena Williams is probably on the Wheaties box, don't you think? Serena's probably on it.
Man, I doubt it.
Speaking of athletes that could be on the Wheaties box, John, and speaking of Memphis sports, Nike signed Rachel Heck, golfer extraordinaire, Memphis native, national championship golfer. Nike signed Rachel Heck yesterday, dude. The first collegiate NIL deal, I believe. How about that? What a story.
Hold on. So when you say she's local, did she go to the University of Memphis?
She goes to Stanford, I believe.
Oh, but she's from here and she left here and went out to California.
She went to St. Mary's. God, I hope I'm not getting the high school she went to wrong. But I believe she went to St. Mary's.
St. Mary's, St. Agnes, St. whatever.
Excuse me, I get choked up even thinking about how good she is. John, she went to Stanford. She becomes the first Nike Golf NIL athlete. An incredible performance. She won the national championship, by the way, as a freshman at Stanford. So an incredible golfer, but a huge day for Memphis athletics. Since we're saying stories of the day, I thought that would be a good one.
That's not a bad one, actually.
Thanks,
You're
John.
kind of annoying, by the way.
Oh, okay.
You know that?
All right.
Only for one reason. Because I can't see you today, and it bothers me.
John, that's what I'm saying. We're on all these online platforms. We're on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, at Sports56 WHBQ. You can watch us on the internet. You can also watch us on Twitter or listen on the radio at AM 560 and 98.5 FM, John. But we're always on the Zoom together where people can see us and go back and forth with us. And I can't see you today, John. I just hear your voice. I hear the ambient noise of Barbecue Fest. And you're right, John. It does make me a little bit sad not being able to see you today.
I know. And let me just tell you something. I was very sad last night because a lot of people, a lot of my friends, I don't know if I had to leave your tent because I was getting jealous because everybody's like, oh, my God, he sounds just like he sounds on the radio. Oh, my goodness, that's Jay Morgan. He's great. And I'm like sitting there going, it's my show, dude. It's my show.
Yeah, it is, John.
It's not the Jay Morgan show.
That's right. You're my boss. Your name's on the show. I was flattered. I was signing all kinds of autographs. Women were taking their shirts off, asking me to sign their breasts. I was like, if you want, I guess I could sign your breasts, ma'am. But no, John,
I will
it was
tell
a
you
great
something.
night.
When my girlfriend asked you to sign her breast, I was like, no, No, do not.
That's
do
where
it,
you
but
drew the
know
line.
what?
That's where you
did
drew
it.
the line.
That's where I drew the line. But I did want your pen because I wanted to sign some breasts last night. But, it just didn't happen.
Well, you were the
But if
bouncer. You got
want-
to do that.
No, I was actually there were some big bouncers there next to me. I didn't get to do the bouncing. I just got to say if you were qualified to get into the club. You know what I mean? I felt like I was working in Las Vegas last night.
Wow.
If you want to, dude, it was so awesome. If you want to enjoy some swine, if you want to enjoy some pork butt, is that what they call it, pork butt?
That's right.
Ribs? Yeah, pork butt. What is pork butt?
It's the butt of a pig.
It's delicious. And you know what, though? You can come out here. And, again, you don't just come out here today. You can come out here tomorrow. If you're actually working today, like, most people don't work on Friday. But today from 2 to 4, you can come out here. You can pay $20, and you can eat. And you get, by the way, if you don't get full for $20, this is the best $20 anybody's ever spent. You get to get a protein and a side from Paradise Grill. That's one place. Swig and Swine, that's a second place. From Edley's, that's a third place. From GC Barbecue, fourth. And by the way, I can count all the way up to 5. That is Cinco. Of course, you have to ultimately come to the Big Green Egg. On Saturday, we have everything covered, 11 a.m., 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Tickets, again, are only $20. And it's the only place that you can come out here and actually buy barbecue. So you don't have to have a tent. You don't have to have a team. All you have to do is have the will. The love of barbecue. Come on out here because it is a beautiful event. People are having a whole lot of fun. So come out here and make a little love. By the way, I don't know if you know this, Jay. I'm in the box.
John, you're famous, by the way. I don't know if you know this. Superman just walked into the studio.
Uh-oh. Superman's probably mad at me. Hey, tell Hollywood I said what up.
He said, John said, what's up?
You better behave yourself out there.
Man, you know I ain't going to.
Better.
Don't be lying.
We're
Hey, by the way,
depending on you.
give us a pearl of wisdom.
A pearl of wisdom.
Yes, sir.
Doing right before doing wrong always works out in the end.
Doing right
That's what I'm
before
gonna tell
doing
you.
wrong
So do
always
right
works
before
out
you
in
do
the
wrong.
end.
It always works
And
out.
by the way, Superman, tell people where you're on radio all day long, all day strong.
Hot 107.1, midday, 10 to 3. Live is old school mix, noon to 1. Also running the morning hustle, 5 a.m. to 9 a.m.
That's my boy, Superman.
Love you, baby. Be safe out there. Love you, Memphis.
fam. I love that man. All right, Jay, I'm in the box. What you got for me?
All right, John, I got a ton of questions for you today, John. We got people from everywhere texting in the show. It's a big day. You're at Barbecue Fest, so we got all these texters coming in, John. First one comes all the way from Flint, Michigan. This is Jim in Flint, Michigan. Says, Dear John, my teenage daughter got in a minor fender bender. I was mad, but she says it happens to everyone. It even happened to Justin Bieber. How do I respond?
Wait, what did Justin Bieber do? Who's Justin Bieber? Isn't he the little guy that dances and sings?
Yeah, he dances, sings, he got all the music.
Is he like Justin Timberlake, but he's younger?
Yeah, he's young. Well, he's married to Haley Baldwin or something like that. I don't understand why Justin Bieber is the barometer for why your daughter got in a car crash or not.
She was probably listening to, what does the Beeb sing?
He sings the song Baby. He's got a lot of good songs, John. He's a popular artist.
Oh, baby, baby, oh, baby, baby. Is that right?
That's right, John.
And doesn't he do Peaches and Cream or something like that?
No, that's, maybe Peaches and Cream. I know there's Watermelon Sugar, but that's Harry Styles. That's a different artist.
No. This guy does like Peaches and Cream. Look it up, dude. Use your Google machine. And by the way, what was our fans' question? She got a minor fender bender?
No. So Jim asked you, John, what should I respond to my daughter after she got in a fender bender? She says he was mad, but she says it happens to everyone, including Justin Bieber. How do I respond?
Just be grateful that she didn't take it in the rear end. She's okay. She can walk. She didn't get injured, getting rear-ended is a pain, I've heard. Luckily, nobody's ever run into my backside. So I would just say count your blessings on a Friday the 13th.
John's second question today comes from Superman. Superman asks, Dear John, can we go see The Who tonight?
Who are you? Who? Yeah, they're playing out at FedEx Forum tonight. We can go see it. By the way, Superman, I can't go with you, though, because I have to go to my daughter's graduation, And I'm not going to lie to you. I think Houston High School should be fired. I think whoever the athletic director, the administrator.
No, that's your child. No.
No. I love my child. No.
It's an M in front. It's a put on. Put on. All right, bye.
Love you, Superman. I'm just saying, though, they should be fired. It's Memphis in May. You should know, do the graduation during Sunset Symphony, because who goes to the Sunset Symphony? Nobody.
You don't
except
like
for a bunch of bougie people.
Wait, John, you don't like the Sunset Symphony? You know, you got all the violins and the art going on.
I went when it was downtown, but, man, I ain't coming out here to sit on no, I'm sorry. Rod Stewart cover band last night. By the way, the Rod Stewart cover band that was here last night will be at Neil's, where the Fat Man rocks on Saturday. Go out there, enjoy a little bit of Neil's, and you're going to love a little bit of life.
John, I got one more question for you, okay?
One more, and that's all you get.
This last one is from Jimmy in Gaffney, South Carolina. This is a good question, I think. It says, Dear John, my ex-wife is getting remarried and has asked me to walk her down the aisle. We're on really good terms, but this is a bit awkward, right?
Actually, that might be the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life.
John, I say for no more alimony, you should perform the service. Don't just walk her down the aisle. Get them married for no more alimony.
Dude, go get your, what do you have to be, a preacher or a judge?
Yeah, you can get it on the internet. You can be a preacher. You get them all the time. I would say do that. Get them married so you don't have to pay her anymore.
I think that's the coolest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. But don't forget, tonight, it's a big game, man. We got the Grizzlies. We got the Golden State Warriors, 9 o'clock tonight. It is a very big game. And speaking of big, I'm at the Big Green Egg over here in Barbecue Alley. Come on over here. Pay $20. You get a protein and a side. Not from 1, not from 2, not from 3, not from 4, but from 5. And by the way, watch this. Let me show you how bilingual I am.
I can't watch, John.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. That's for all my people. Come out here, get a protein and side, $20, and don't forget to come say hi to me at the Big Green Egg. On the other side, we're going to talk a little bit about, tonight's Grizzlies Warriors game, because it's a big game, man. On Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Let former Memphis Tiger Gabe Kuhn and Brett Norsworthy take you home every afternoon with Sports Time on Sports 56. Weekdays from 3 to 6 here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Gabe, you okay?
I had a really big lunch.
What'd you have?
Central Barbecue.
I can't go wrong with that. What'd you have?
Central Barbecue.
I got that. What did you have at Central Barbecue?
Central Barbecue.
What, you mean you had everything?
Yep, started yesterday when they opened. Ribs, pulled pork, bologna sandwich.
You had everything.
I figured since I'm doing their ads now, I should taste everything.
Desserts, sausage and cheese plate?
Everything, even the portobello mushroom sandwich.
Very impressive. What'd you think?
Everything was really good. I may have to do it again to be sure.
You are a true professional.
Grapevine Liquor and Wine has the largest selection of bourbon in North Mississippi and wines from all over the world. Let Jimmy the Delta Boy help you select the perfect spirit or wine to impress. Whether you're looking for the best price or a certain flavor profile, Grapevine Liquor and Wines has it. If you want good southern treatment and the hottest prices, Grapevine Liquor and Wine, Getwell Road, South Haven.
Hotty toddy, gosh almighty, where do you get your bourbon? Flim flam, bim bam, Grapevine, by damn.
Hey everybody, our friends at All-Star Chevrolet in Olive Branch just announced they have openings for experienced professional sales consultants to come aboard and join the All-Star team. You may have heard how great it is to be a part of the All-Star Chevrolet sales team in Olive Branch. And you know why? Because All-Star Chevrolet is family owned and has been for over 31 years. Sales consultants have the opportunity to earn up to 40% commission selling new and used vehicles and so many other benefits like paid vacations, 401k, health, dental, and vision insurance, and have every Sunday off. Apply in person or send your resume to All-Star Chevrolet at 7240 Kraft Goodman Road in Olive Branch, Mississippi. Remember, it's not the Pike, not South Haven, not Mount Moriah, Bartlett, or Collierville. Find new roads to All-Star Chevrolet in Olive Branch. And send your resume to All-Star Chevrolet at 7240 Kraft Goodman Road, Olive Branch, Mississippi. Call ahead for an appointment with Kevin Smith if that works for you. 662-895-5536. Or go to allstarautogroup.com.
Hey, if you're hungry for great Mexican food for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, got it. La Guadalupana. Guadalupana. Choose from tacos, burritos, enchiladas, sizzling shrimp, beef, or chicken fajitas, and even a Cuban sandwich filled with Mexican sauces, chicken, ham, steak, jalapenos, avocado, and more. How about super nachos topped with melted cheese, beans, sour cream, guacamole, tomato, and jalapenos? All great with nice cold beer, domestic and imported. Good prices, generous portions, great service at 2 locations, Summer Avenue and Cordova Road. La Guadalupana.
All the wisdom of the universe is in these bones.
Now back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. It is a Friday, and it's a special Friday because I'm out here at Barbecue Fest. Memphis is May in full swing, baby. And Barbecue Fest, they got it going on like you wouldn't believe. And I'm going to tell you a little secret, people. If you want to enjoy your life, if you want to get out there and have a little bit of fun, come out here and see me. I'm at the Big Green Egg. So I got to explain something to you. For $20, and if you could spend $20 any way better, I just want to know how you can. You can text the show at the AutoZone text line, 901-360-8255. Get in the zone, AutoZone. But I'm out here at Barbecue Alley, and if you pay $20, you can come into here and go to the Paradise Grill. They have tenderloin and coleslaw. You can go to Swig and Swine. I don't know what they're serving today, but you get to come and have 5 literal meals. They have beef ribs. They have pork ribs. They have wings. They have pizza. They have dump cake. They have all kinds. They have pulled pork. But man, the pork tenderloin, oh my goodness, it looks so delicious. But for $20, you don't have to have a team. You don't have to have a tent. You don't have to have a wristband. Just pay to get in. Pay $20. Come see me, and you can come today from 2 o'clock. And you just come in at 2 o'clock, you pay your $20, you hang out and you party like a rock star, play ball like an all-star, and you eat pork like a Memphian. Then you come back at 4 o'clock. You can do the same thing, but I don't think you can do it twice because I just don't think anybody can hold that much food inside of them. We also have Saturday, 11 a.m. So Saturday you wake up. If you're working today on a Friday the 13th, I'm sorry. But you can come out here tomorrow at 11 a.m., and you can taste a little Paradise Grill, a little Swig and Swine, a little Edley's, a little GC Barbecue, and, of course, the ultimate, the Big Green Egg. Their food is out of control. Their grill is absolutely delicious. It's the ultimate cooking experience when you get the Big Green Egg. But it's 11 a.m., 1 p.m., and 3 p.m., and, again, for only $20. Bing, bang, boom. Life is going to be good. Enjoy the food. Come out to Barbecue Fest. And I got all kinds of seasoning. I got classic steakhouse seasoning for the Big Green Egg, sweet and smoky, savory pecan, ancho chili and coffee, citrus herb. I got all the spices over here, Carolina style, Kentucky. Oh, my goodness, a little zesty mustard and honey barbecue sauce. Come on out here. Enjoy your life. And tonight, enjoy the game because they're going to be playing the game on the big old screen in the middle of the park where the Rod Stewart cover band played last night. Of course, the Rod Stewart cover band will be at Neil's where the Fat Man rocks on Saturday. By the way, I play a little cornholio there on Sundays.
Cornholio, John. I love cornholio.
Cornholio.
He would have his shirt over his head. Oh, it was a great look.
It is a great look.
You should honestly, John. We can't see you, but we all know that you right this second are putting your shirt over your head like Cornholio, and you're doing the radio
actually,
show just like Cornholio.
I'm not actually.
No, John. No one can see you, John. Just lie. Just say
I'm drinking a frosty beverage.
Oh, okay. I also have to tell you, John, I'm an idiot. I don't know anything about cooking pork or pigs for that matter, because I have a bunch of people here, no less than 4 actually, that have informed me that pork butt has nothing to do with the butt of a pig. It's actually the butt end of the shoulder of the pig. So it's not a pig's butt, it's actually the pig's shoulder.
Okay, hold on. So a pork butt has nothing to do with the butt?
It has nothing to do. It's the butt end of the shoulder. So technically it does have to do with the butt, but not like the ass. It has to do with
yes, okay, well this bothers me. So is apple bottom jeans not about a girl's booty?
No, but that is though. That's different, John. That's something different, I think.
I'm just trying to make sure that I got things under control.
No, I get it. You got to make sure you're covered. No, it is about a girl's behind, yes.
We are covered here all day long, all day strong. By the way, how did you do yesterday gambling?
Oh, really well, actually, John. I'm so glad you asked. So I had the Mavs on the money line, obviously, because that was a giveaway. All the home teams are winning that game. That was an easy one. I also had Jimmy Butler over 32.5 points and rebounds. He was stressing me out a little bit, but he hit that. I also had a few baseball bets in there. I think I had the Yankees minus 1.5. You know who I also had, John, was the Pirates to beat the damn Reds. How in the world are the Reds winning baseball games? And then last night, John, I hate the Phillies. The Phillies beat the Dodgers. I had the Dodgers to win that game. The Dodgers tied it up in the 9th, and the Phillies scored 2 runs, John. I hate the Phillies. Do you hate the Phillies? I hate the Phillies.
You are a big hater of the Phillies. I just want you to know something. During Memphis in May, I hate nobody. All I love
Except
is
the Phillies.
swine.
Except the Phillies. You hate the Phillies.
Okay. No, I actually, if I'm going to say the word hate, which I don't hate anyone,
Except the
it's
Phillies.
the Golden State Warriors.
Wow.
It's the Golden State Warriors, man. Tonight is such a big game, man. It's such a big game. Why are the Warriors an 8-point favorite? I don't understand this. You know that Trey J is going to come out and ball. Tyus Jones is running the offense like you would not believe. Dylan Brooks is going to get less than 24 minutes tonight. That's a good thing for the Grizzlies. I mean, realistically, how in the heck is this free money on a Friday? It's free money Friday. Take the Grizzlies plus the 8.
I agree. Plus the 8. That's a good bet. I totally agree with that. That's too many points. Even if the Warriors close them out tonight, the Grizzlies are still the 2 seed in the West. It's going to be a tough game. I do not see a blowout happening. Take the plus 8. That's easy. Free money.
No, wait. Did you say if the Warriors close out the Grizzlies? Did you really say that?
Well, I said if, John. I didn't say they were or I thought they were. I said if they do, that it's still 8 is too many points.
I know we don't have any Ja Morant, but they don't have any James Wiseman.
That's
I know
right.
we don't have any, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like a little squash, right? But let's be real. Steven Adams, Aquaman, he's back. He's down in the thing. He's punishing Draymond Green. When you have Aquaman and Trey J down there on the block, we are so much bigger and so much more physical than this basketball team, and that's the big flaw about the death lineup. Yes, they can go out there, but when Klay Thompson is shooting bricks left and right, Jordan Poole, man, get in the pool, man. He ain't hitting shots. This team is not as efficient, and they turn the ball over. Let's see, how do you turn things over? What do you turn over a lot?
The basketball.
Girlfriends.
Oh, no, I didn't have that one for you.
Dude,
no,
they
turn
the basketball over like a 20-year-old man who's single.
John, and I thought of this earlier this week. Not only are the Warriors turning the ball over a lot, you mentioned how they can't play with big lineups. That's been their weakness since Andrew Bogut got hurt in the 2016 finals. It's been the same weakness they've had since then. It's the same weakness now. You get Jaren and Steven Adams out there, a big lineup, and that is the only way you can beat the Warriors, I think.
Hey, if you ever had an opportunity to say anything in the world that you wanted to say, what would it be? Because I need like 30 seconds.
Awesome, John. I got you. Tonight is a huge game, not only for the Grizzlies, but the New York Rangers. Last game of the Rangers against the Penguins, they were down 3-0 early. Their playoff lives on the line in Game 5, and the Penguins up 3-0. The Rangers storm back, make it 4-3. Then they score a little empty netter at the end of the game. It was an unbelievable victory in the Garden. Tonight, Game 6, down 3-2. The Rangers go back to Pittsburgh to play the Penguins. The Penguins have been really good on their home ice, but I think coming back from 3-1 is not the same in hockey as it is in basketball. In basketball, it's like an astronomical comeback. In hockey, I think you can come baback from 3-1, and the Rangers are showing that they can. Last game, if you're looking for some prop bets, you had Chris Kreider, who's the leading goal scorer for the Penguins. He didn't score a goal last game in a 5-goal performance. And you also had Mike Zibanejad, didn't get a point, and he's the leading point getter for the Rangers this year. And he didn't get a point last night in a 5-3 victory, or 2 nights ago in a 5-3 victory. So I think if you're looking for prop bets, Chris Kreider absolutely scores a goal tonight, and over half a point for Mike Zibanejad. Lock free money. That and the Grizzlies plus 8.5. 3 free money bets tonight. Easy. John, are you back?
Man, got to make that money, man. That money, man. Anybody out there in Memphis know what I'm talking about? Got to make that money, man. That money,
Everybody
man. You don't know
knows
that
it.
because you're a young buck.
No, John, everybody knows what you're talking about, me included. There's another series tonight, though, John, not just the Grizzlies and Warriors. It's the Celtics and Bucks, John. The Bucks are 1.5-point favorites. They had an unbelievable come from behind victory against the Celtics last game. Do the Bucks get it done tonight, John, or do you think the Celtics can win one on the road?
Weirdly, nobody in the Phoenix and Dallas series can win on the road, but it seems like if you're down in the third quarter, at the end of the third quarter, if you're losing, you're going to come back in the fourth quarter. We saw what happened in game number 4. Milwaukee was ahead. They controlled the game. Boston came back and broke all the people's spirits in Milwaukee. And then we're at the TD Garden, man. We're in Boston. You got Taco Fall sitting front row. You had all kinds of things going. It looked like they were in control. And then all of a sudden, Drew Holiday, man, he starts hitting shots. Then he had the 2 best defensive plays I've seen all year, all in the final minute of the ball game. I think Milwaukee has the momentum. I think Milwaukee has the experience because they're the defending champs.
And they're going home.
I think they get it done. And they get it done tonight. A home team will win. I think this is an easy bet. Giannis goes banana sandwiches, but Drew Holiday, just the way he's been, I don't know if you saw the statistics. Do you see when Drew Holiday's covering somebody how bad the opponent shoots?
I love that you asked me that question, John. Drew Holiday's defense has been incredible. If you try and isolate Drew Holiday in this series one-on-one against him, you haven't scored. And whenever the Celtics have taken Drew Holiday one-on-one, they have not scored a basket all series. Even in the ball screen, he's holding them to shooting under 30% from the field, which is an incredible stat because they're giving you a screen you have to fight through, and he's still able to guard the opponent. I'm with you, John. The fact that Milwaukee is 1.5-point favorites at home tonight, I get that road teams have won a couple games in this series, but a home team to close it out, road teams aren't going to win a majority of the time. I'm surprised that this line is only 1.5. I think that's easy money to take that. Good. John, did we lose you? We might have lost you, John. Luckily.
Oh, I'm back. Can you
good.
hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah. By the way, I listened to you. You actually sounded pretty
Thank
good.
you, John. I can tell you're really listening intently to that.
No, I am. I mean, there's like, oh my goodness, I got 2 $250 free bets.
What on what, John? On what is this? On what is the on a sports book? Oh, goodness gracious!
Yeah, I got a $250 free bet, a $250 free bet, a VIP parlay boost token, a VIP parlay boost token. They sent me dose of each.
See, John, this is what,
you know what I mean?
You're a bouncer now, and you're a VIP. You're right. It's like you live in Vegas. You might as well live in Las Vegas.
You know, if I lived in Vegas, I don't know if I would actually be able to make it to work.
You don't think so?
I make it to work, by the way.
John, can I interview you for a second? Can I ask you a question? I want to learn a little bit more about John Harden. So you like to gamble, obviously.
Sir.
You love to rock and fire. Are you a poker player? Do you like table games of any kind? What's your fancy if you go to the casino?
You're gonna laugh, man. I don't gamble on anything other than sports.
Is that right?
I don't do anything else.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, Well, because let me tell you something. When I was a young man, they opened up Tunica, and I was like 16 years old, and we had fake IDs, and I went down to Splash way back when. And we go into Splash, and I start, like, winning money.
Splash.
And then all of a sudden, until I started winning money, nobody bothered me. I'm getting drunk. I'm having a great time. But then when I win like $1,000, you know what happens? They showed up, and they threw my 16-year-old butt out the door. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. If I was losing, they would have left me in there, and that's why I don't play table games. I don't play roulette. I don't play three-card poker. I don't play poker. I play poker, but
that's what I was about to say. See, that would be a good game that's hard for the house to screw with. Would be just regular poker, Texas Hold'em at a table with a bunch of other, like 8 other people or whatever.
Actually, there was no poker going down there because I was playing blackjack.
Yeah.
I did the 3-card poker.
What is the 3-card? I don't think I know. I don't think I know the 3-card poker.
You don't know 3-card poker?
I don't think I do, actually. I'm surprised I don't, but I don't think I do.
You opened me up for something, and I'm just going to leave it.
No, say it,
there.
John. Give it to me.
Nope, because I think I'll get kicked off the radio.
Maybe so, actually.
I don't want to lose my job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Friday the 13th. I probably should be
It's also, John, National Cocktail Day.
Get yourself a cocktail. Get yourself a cocktail. That's yours. Oh man, half of it's. I'm sorry, I was talking.
No,
to
John, you're talking to other
friend.
people and get on the radio.
Again,
I've
it's
got another
barbecue
story.
fest.
I've got another story for you if you want. I have a great story. This isn't about basketball. It's about football. I just saw it on my Twitter timeline. It's from Pro Football Talk, John. It says Ben Roethlisberger has been very open with offering to help Kenny Pickett and mentor him in his pro career. This is diametrically opposed to the stance that Ryan Tannehill has taken with Malik Willis being the backup quarterback of that team, where he has been openly saying, I don't want to help him. It's not my job to mentor anybody. Don't make me do it.
Number one, nope. Let me interrupt you. He did not say, no, I would not help
that's
him.
Right.
He said it. He said it's not my job.
Not my job. That's right. No, I was just being.
It's not my job.
I was just being an a-hole.
Basically, you know what he said? He said it's not my job to breed him, and that sounds kind of nasty.
Yeah,
right?
no, you don't want to
Like
breed anybody. That's something different, I think.
You don't want to breed somebody. Isn't that like where you have pets?
That's what you have horses do.
And by the way,
when a horse wins the Kentucky Derby,
breed.
their sperm is worth millions.
Oh, and they have like their stud fees is what they call them.
Stud fees. That's
By
right.
the way, how come? Just to be honest with you, I want to question to the AutoZone text and listener line, and I'm being very serious.
901-360-8255.
Dude, no Kentucky Derby dog. I mean, whatever. Horse.
There you go.
They're horse. You know, potato. No Kentucky Derby winner has ever produced a doctor and an Ole Miss cheerleader. But I have.
How much is your sperm worth?
That's what I'm saying. Why aren't they studding me?
What are your stud fees,
like,
John? So what
and
would
by
that
the way,
be?
How nice
what would
is
that
my
be?
hair? How good looking is my hair?
Oh, John, it's beautiful. Now, would you
so
have...
if I have daughters,
Yeah.
you know what happens to their children?
What?
If they have sons, they don't look like you and they're not bald.
But I look good, John.
I mean, you could look good for a bald man.
For a bald man, are you implying that bald is some kind of genetic disability, John? Like I'm somehow
It's like herpes.
Are you saying I'm somehow lower stock than you because I don't have hair, John? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, nobody's going to be asking you for your stud
Wow.
fee.
I don't
Like-
know, John.
like,
My sperm is worth a
I'm gonna ask you a
whole lot of
question.
money. I don't know.
For you to stud, how much does it cost?
I mean, millions. I could go for billions. Maybe the most ever, John. I don't know.
Do me a favor, Jay.
Yeah.
We're about to do an on-air gambling situation. So
Okay.
literally, I want you to, because again, I got $250 in free bets twice. I also got like $561.33 to play.
Wow, 33
and,
cents.
I got a couple. Well, I mean, I'm just reading it, 561.33.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, you
I'm
got it.
Again, that's all I do. I'm a glorified reader. I don't actually read very well. I don't know if you know
No,
that.
John, you read really well, I think. I've got a bet. Speaking of gambling, John, I've got a great line here for you. You ready?
Let's go.
Miami has opened up. The University of Miami, the U, with a new football coach, has opened up as 9-point underdogs against Texas A&M in first game of the season, John. Easy money. You kidding me? 9-point underdogs? What did David Cobb tell you, John? David Cobb said Texas A&M is going to be the most overrated football team in the country this year, playing with a bunch of freshmen. They don't have guys that can get it done. And Miami has who, John? TVD. Tyler Van Dyke, maybe the most talented quarterback in the country, certainly the most talented quarterback maybe in the history of the University of Miami. People are saying, John, 9-point underdogs against Texas A&M? You kidding me? They win that game outright. +9, easy money. Your thoughts, John?
Dig that. Actually, you know what? I agree with you, and I'm probably going to bet that right now. We are going to take a break, but I do want to remind everybody it is a Friday the 13th. It is a Friday, though. It's a Friday. Yay! And it's Memphis in May. Barbecue Fest is going on. By the way, people are playing cornhole. They're taking shots. I haven't seen any breast yet. But I know it's going to happen.
Yes.
Come on out here.
Yes.
It will happen. Last night in Usual Suspects, it got so buck wild last night. Like, I actually had to leave because I'm a good boy. For real.
It was too buck wild.
It was too wild. I was like, you know what? Hey, I can't be a part of this. Actually, I was knee deep in it all. But anyway, point is,
John,
today
live
you
on the
come out
stream,
here-
I put my shirt over my head like Cornholio.
Did you really?
I did, just to give an example of what Cornholio looks like.
So they actually saw your gorilla chest?
No. My shirt's still on. It's just, you know how Cornholio looks, John.
Wait, you have two shirts?
What do you mean I had two shirts? I have one shirt, just the shirt.
Well, if you put part of it over your head,
it's
like,
you don't know how Cornholio looks, John? Look, if you get on the stream,
Beavis and Butthead.
everyone's going to see how Cornholio looks.
Cornholio looks amazing, but if you want to look at Corn Bunghole, his name is Jay Morgan Harder. You can look at him on Twitch, Facebook, the YouTube, or at Sports 56. WHBQ.com. By the way, speaking of WHBQ.com, you can go to WHBQ.com right now, and you can register to win $50 gift card to Hemp 2.0. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. There ain't nothing like a few edibles and a little life down here at the Barbecue Fest, because if you come down to the Big Green Egg, you're going to need a big appetite. We're at Barbecue Alley, and for $20, today at 2 o'clock, today at 4 o'clock, tomorrow at 11 a.m., 1 p.m., and 3 p.m., you come in, you pay $20. You get to eat tenderloin at Paradise Cafe. You get to eat wings and pulled pork from the Big Green Egg. Edley's, they got ribs over GCBQ. They got beef ribs. Everything's good. It's a protein and a side. It's basically 5 meals. That's why they give you at least 2 or 3 hours to hang out, because I don't know about you. If I was not high, I could not eat all this food. But luckily, I wake up every morning, I eat 2 D8s, and I have a cup of coffee. So by the time I get off the radio, you know what I am? I'm hungry. I ain't ever hangry because I'm on the D8s, the D9s, the D10s, the THCO, the V, the P, the HHC, and you can get it all. You can get every bit of it out at Hemp 2.0, 3670 South Houston Levee Road. Don't play no games. Come see me. It's Memphis in May. It's not 93 degrees like it was yesterday. It's absolutely peachy. Come on out here and see me. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Get your afternoon started with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sang and Sports 56 Grind Time. Weekdays from 1 to 3 on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Belly Acres' motto is City-Fied Farm Fresh. The goal is simple: provide a fun, unique farm-to-table experience for the whole family. 2 great locations, Regalia at 6130 Poplar and in Overton Square at 2102 Trimble Place. Overton Square hours Sunday through Thursday 11A to 9P, Friday and Saturday 11A to 10P. Regalia Sunday through Thursday 10:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday 10:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Signature burgers are made from 100% grass-fed beef. Sandwiches, salads, and the best milkshakes anywhere. The burgers, so good, like the Daria or the Double Daria, and the melt in your mouth. And you have to try the Voodoo Moo Moo. It is the quality brand the Belly Acres team has developed using grass-fed beef with creative homemade toppings in a fun farm setting right here in the city. The goal at Belly Acres, to become even more sustainable as they grow. In Overton Square and in Regalia, the very best quality available in Memphis, burger shakes and smiles at Belly Acres.
Visit Frontier Western Store for the very best in everyday clothing and boots. Frontier is the top Carhartt store in the area. There are thousands of in-stock shirts and jeans by Carhartt, Wrangler, and Ariat. Entire departments for men, women, and children. Not just a rack or two. You can outfit the entire family today, and you'll love how easy it is to find the size and style you need. Frontier's world-famous boot showroom continues to expand. New styles by Ariat have just arrived, and whether you need them for work or dress boots, Frontier is the place to come and see them. Thousands of pairs of Ariat boots and thousands more by Dan Post, Corral, Durango, Rocky, Twisted X, and more. So visit Frontier today for great local service and in-store pricing that's lower than online and chain stores too. Frontier Western Store, 5880 Goodman Road in Olive Branch, and on the web at frontierwesternstore.com. Locally owned and operated since 1967. Oh, and don't miss the rodeo coming to Olive Branch. That's right, Bucking and the Branch Rodeo, presented by M5 Productions, is coming to the Olive Branch Soccer Fields on Church Road, May 21st. Tickets on sale now at Frontier Western Store.
Like, I don't know. Can you just pick something and order? Yeah, but anyway, where are you at? You don't...
It only takes 2 seconds of distracted driving to become a statistic. You can lose your driving privileges, your vehicle, face jail time, or even lose or take a life. Slow down, Memphis. The life you save may be your own. Brought to you by the Memphis Police Department, Traffic Operations.
What's wrong, darling?
Work.
I thought you loved your job.
I do, but the boss put me in charge of his corporate luncheon. His bosses are coming. So now I got to figure out something about food.
Hey, have you called Charlie Robertson at Three Little Pigs?
I haven't, but that's a great idea.
That shoulder pack that we got from Mom and Dad's anniversary was killer, honey. And you get a half gallon of coleslaw, half gallon of cooked beans, and all the trimmings with the 24 buns and everything.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
You remember we took the kids there and we had so much fun, and the kids love the ribs and they don't even like ribs.
Oh, that catfish. Oh, yeah. 3 Little Pigs. And I got all stressed out for nothing.
3 Little Pigs at the corner of White Station and Quince. A slow-cooked pork shoulder you can have on a sandwich, or you can even have it catered. Plus delicious grain-fed catfish that melts in your mouth. 3 Little Pigs Country Breakfast. All the trimmings will get you ready for any day. 3 Little Pigs Barbecue, where we serve no swine before it's time. 901-685-7094.
The only power source capable of generating 1.21 gigawatts of electricity is a bolt of lightning.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I am here at Barbecue Fest, and I am Johnny Radio, and I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. It's Friday the 13th. Jason Voorhees. I don't know if you know who Jason Voorhees is.
Obviously.
He scared me to death. Oh, yeah, he's Friday the 13th guy. He wore a hockey mask, and he, cut people to pieces. But you know what they're cutting up right out here?
Not a hockey mask, John. It was Captain Kirk mask turned inside out.
What is a Captain Kirk mask?
Captain Kirk, William Shatner from Star Trek, Captain Kirk.
He didn't wear a hockey mask. It's a hockey mask, I thought, for goalies.
No, in Friday the 13th. Oh, that's Halloween. My bad. I got them mixed up. I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Okay, Yeah, dude, you're an idiot.
Whoa! Hey, John! I got my serial killers mixed up, John. You know it could happen to anybody. All right.
All right. So who cut off John Bobbitt's thing?
His thing, John? It was Lorena. It was Lorena Bobbitt, right?
You are the winner, sir. Congratulations.
It was his
By
wife.
the way, Dude, it was. And she threw it out the window. Do you know that?
That's how it goes, though. That's how it goes. You know?
By the way, could you imagine me driving down the road? You're just driving down the road. Life's going good. And all of a sudden,
a penis hits you in the face? Can you imagine?
It lands
John,
No, it landed on their front windshield.
No, but what if you
you'd be like,
what if you were on a motorcycle and it hit you in the face?
If you were on a motorcycle and it hit you in the face, I don't even know what I would say. I'd probably have wrecked that sucker. I'd have laid it down. I'd have cried. It would have been horrible.
You would have erected that sucker?
I would have erected that sucker.
Yeah?
Anyway, the point is, I want you to know, people, I am literally out here on a beautiful Friday. Luckily, thank goodness, we have a little overcast. It's not 93
degrees. Oh, it's nice
degrees.
and cool
The
today,
weather,
John. It feels good. I hear the
wind
breeze.
Is blown. Hey, man, I'm getting blown by the wind right now.
Gross.
And I love it. No, I love it. I want the wind to blow me all the time.
Really?
I'm having yes. You don't want wind blowing?
Is
like
the wind,
in the winter, I'm
is
sure.
the wind? Oh, she's the stripper down at what's it called?
Oh no, I wasn't talking about a human being. This time. I was actually talking about the weather. The weather.
Oh yeah, no, I love the wind, John. That's right. Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, the wind is blowing and it feels so good, and the things like I can smell out here. Oh,
what do you smell, John? What do you smell?
I did no Friday this morning, so I can smell everything, and I smell tenderloin cooking. I smell beef ribs cooking. I smell, oh my goodness, some slow cooked pork. And if you want to come and join me, all you have to do is come out here today at 2:00. It's a Friday. Come on out here, park. Come on over here, pay $20. You get 5 meals. 5 literal meals. You get the protein and the side. So if you go to the Paradise Cafe, you're going to get pork tenderloin and a little bit of coleslaw. If you had to swing it swine, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, yo. Do you know what what do they call it? A tri-beef or something? A tri-steak or something? They call it I don't even know what that means.
I don't know either.
But it's supposed to be dope. It's a tri-tip. No, I'm sorry. I can read it now. You get a tri-tip. I don't even know what a tri-tip is. But I'm going to try it. Also, you can get ribs, pork ribs from Edley's. You can get beef ribs from GC Barbecue, and the Big Green Egg is smoking these wings right now. And those wings smell so dead gum good. And you can get a dump cake to finish off your day. So you get 5 meals for $20. Tell me you can't even go to McDonald's and get 5 meals for less than $20, can you? And McDonald's is trash. I hope you know that. We don't advertise for McDonald's.
No.
I never will advertise for McDonald's because McDonald's is disgusting and it's poisoning America.
You have a personal vendetta with McD's here, it seems like.
Dude,
I'd love to
got
explore this
the
later.
last time. Well, I got food poisoning the last time I ate McDonald's.
From
That was like
McD's?
5 years ago. Yeah, Mickey D's. Man, McD's is get on your knees and puke. McD's is disgusting.
That's what some people call it.
It is.
John,
so
did you happen to
nasty,
see?
It's not even funny.
Did you happen to watch any baseball games yesterday?
Yeah, sure.
Well, one game yesterday. Good segue. John, yesterday in the Mets game, the Mets played the Nationals, and Seth Lugo.
I did know that.
Seth Lugo threw a changeup that started like at the letters and dropped and hit the dirt before it hit the plate. It was one of the nastiest changeups I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, it was probably a good one, I'm sure, but I don't think you've seen my changeup.
Is it a good changeup, John? How hard is your changeup?
Bro, let me
91.
tell
You
you
throw it
something.
91?
No. My changeup's like 65.
Wow,
My fastball's
60
like 75.
65
I got a
changeup, nasty.
Dude, I'm 45 years old, homie.
No, but that's nasty though. That's almost like an ethos.
And by the way, I can move it to the right with my circle. I can move it to the left with my hook.
Really?
And by the way, have
Mine
you ever
hangs
gone
to
a
the
hook
mine,
by crook?
mine hangs to the left a little bit, leans to the left. a little bit
Mine
left
too,
over
by
here.
the way.
Yeah.
I think that's a natural thing for some reason.
Yeah?
It doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed.
Right.
It just happens that way.
That's right.
We got a beautiful day, though, going on out here. I don't know if you know, Jay, it's a big guy mine. It's a big guy mine. My buddy Matt Hale, you met him last night, didn't you?
I did, John. He and I were cutting it up a little bit.
So you like him, don't you?
He's a good
Nice
guy. He's a good. One day
He's
he
a
told
good
you to
guy.
take your shirt off. That's how I knew exactly I'd like this guy, because he wanted you to take your shirt off on the stream.
I mean, who wouldn't want me to take my shirt off?
Well, you
I
didn't
mean,
do it,
it's
John. I think we
real.
can make lots of money you doing that.
I'm going to be on OnlyFans eventually.
Now, you don't even have to be, John. You can do it on Twitch. That's what I'm telling you. You're not listening to me, John.
I
You don't
don't
understand
do
the
things for
newfangled.
free.
Well, Twitch, they pay you, John. See, you and I have to have a meeting. We'll meeting about how we're going to make this money on the internet. We'll split it 60-40 my way.
And remember, by the way, for all the Memphis people, got to make that money, man. That money, man. Got to make that money, man. But Desmond Bain tonight is going to go insane. We have a big Grizzlies game tonight. It is against Golden State. It's Friday the 13th. Steph Curry, Jason Voorhees is coming after you. Let me tell you a little something, Draymond Green. Aquaman's going to pimp slap you. Let me tell you something, Jordan Poole. Your pool is all dried up. The only thing you're doing is skateboard because it's dry, man. And by the way, I don't know. Let's be real. If you're not a skateboarder, do you want something to be dried up? No, you don't. Golden State Warriors are going to lose. Heads up. Just now during the commercial break, I took the Grizzlies. And I did go up a little bit just because I'm a little nervous. I took them plus 11.5. Minus 200. I parlayed them with the Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee. And we're going to parlay them. We combine them. I put my $250 free bet on that. I couldn't put my, my boost and everything, but that's just the way life is. We're going to rock. We're going to fire, and we're going to make a whole lot of money this weekend. But if you want to make a whole lot of memories, and if you want to have a whole lot of fun, make sure you come out here to the International Barbecue Fest. It's the best barbecue fest in the world. They had a stage. They're going to have the game on tonight. They have so many things going on. And if you don't have a tent, don't worry about it. Just come down here and pay $20. And you can get 5 meals. Literally 5 meals. Today at 2 o'clock, come down and do it. 4 o'clock, come down and do it. Tomorrow, 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., come down and do it. Whatever you do, make sure you do it. It's a Friday. We'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. This is Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
We're starting the holiday early at Gossett Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat on the Pike with our big-time Memorial Day sales event. Great things come in threes, so take your pick from 2022 Dodge Charger or 2022 Jeep Cherokee Latitude or 2022 Chrysler 300 Touring. We Gossett $469 a month and get workhorse ready in 2022 Ram 1500 Tradesman $489 a month or $35,860. 2022 Dodge Charger, 2022 Jeep Cherokee Latitude, 2022 Chrysler 300 Touring $469 a month. 2022 Ram 1500 Tradesman $489 a month. Plus trade up and get more for your ride at Gossett Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat. Drive past the rest and come to the best or shop online GossettMotorCars.net.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
Charger Cherokee 1575 at 4.11, 3,500 down. Must finance through Chrysler. 372 months at 2.9, 1,500. NS 148 243. MSRP 39,110. Charger NH 138807. MSRP 35,485. Cherokee ND 512,209. MSRP 35,735. 300 NH 11192. MSRP 37,135. Includes all rebates and incentives. Excludes tax, title, and license with approved credit. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 5/31/22. Dealer stock only.
Hewlett & Dunn Boot and Clothing Company, we have it all. From handmade Amish leather belts, fine and casual clothing, boots, casual boots, work boots, fancy boots, and even safety-toed boots. Lots of cowboy hats to choose from, even Nebo lights, Orco hard coolers, good-looking duck head dress shirts, duck head caps, shorts, and pants. Tons of jeans from Ariat, Wrangler, Devil Dog, and Kimes Ranch jeans. At Hewlett & Dunn, we have a great selection of Old South t-shirts and caps. Fine clothing from dress to casual to Sunday best. Enjoy choosing from UFO's orthopedic-approved shoes. Hewlett & Dunn Boot and Clothing Company. Boots of every size, every color, every skin. Great quality Western, work, and safety toe boots. Hewlett & Dunn Boots and Clothing Company. 111 North Center Street, Collierville. Hewlett & Dunn. Hewlett & Dunn, serving you and your family since 1961. Hey, if you're hungry for great Mexican food for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, got it. La Guadalupana. Guadalupana, Guadalupana. Choose from tacos, burritos, enchiladas, sizzling shrimp, beef, or chicken fajitas, and even a Cuban sandwich filled with Mexican sauces, chicken, ham, steak, jalapenos, avocado, and more. How about super nachos topped with melted cheese, beans, sour cream, guacamole, tomato, and jalapenos? All great with nice cold beer, domestic and imported. Good prices, generous portions, great service at 2 locations, Summer Avenue and Cordova Road. La Guadalupana.
It's time to vacation at home with Family Leisure. That's right. Enjoy a vacation in your own backyard with a little help from Family Leisure. Like play gyms and trampolines, they're now $500 off. And those trampolines, by the way, they've got that mesh on the side, so trampolines are now safe and you'll be the hit of the neighborhood. They've got hot tubs in stock and ready to go, and you can get up to $1,000 off when you pick them up. All kinds of do-it-yourself pool specials, like savings of up to $1,500 on all in-stock pools when you pick it up and install them yourself. And if you're looking for patio furniture, then stop on in, because they have tons in stock and they're ready for you to pick up. So get ready for that vacation at home with the help from Family Leisure. Family Leisure's Vacation at Home sale. It's happening right now at Whitten Road and I-40, where family and fun truly do come together.
We are Sports 56, WHBQ Memphis, and W253DF Memphis. Flynn Broadcasting Stations.
Oh, yeah. 4.9 liter V8, 0 to 60, and I'm about to find out.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Yo, yo, yo! Welcome back into a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I am your buddy, Johnny Radio. Jay Morgan Harder is back at the house. By the way, David Basham, my first, he was my co-host, 12 years ago? And we were great friends.
I thought you were going to say your first love.
No, he wasn't my first love. Did you know that we almost fought a couple times?
Really? Went almost through hands. Go at odds.
Do you know why, though?
Why?
Because I don't deal well with people disagreeing or arguing with me.
You're lying. You're lying, John.
Wait, you think I'm full of it?
No, John. You and I usually agree on most things, though.
That's right. That's why we get along.
Except
you know
except for Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks sucks. I just want you
He's
to
a bum.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
He's a bum. Let me tell you something. My girlfriend plays better basketball than Dylan Brooks.
Wow.
In fact, by the way, did you see how bougie Dylan Brooks was? Did you look at the Facebook post?
Was he
I don't
bougie?
even have a Facebook.
Was he bougie, John?
Dude, okay, so everybody walks on the plane. Now, Taylor Jenkins looked like an idiot, I ain't going to lie to you. He had a whole white jumpsuit, black socks. Looked stupid as hell. I'm not going to lie. Taylor looks stupid. Ja Morant walks in. They got slides on, like a nice little, T-shirt and some skirts. You got Brandon Clark looking straight up PIMP walking in. And then all of a sudden, and nobody has any bags. Dylan Brooks walks up and has two, carry-on, slide-on things. I don't know how many toys he got from Lovers and put in that bag, but he was carrying them up. And he had these short shorts on. He had this bougie shirt on. His hair was looking good. He had the glasses on. Everybody else is just getting on the plane. Dylan Brooks woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get on a 9 o'clock flight to look good. You know what I'm saying?
Well, John, sometimes people are just more
I
comfortable.
want Dylan Brooks.
Sometimes, John, people are more comfortable if they shower in the morning, brush your teeth all nice, and you get your soap on, some nice deodorant. You have some time to read the paper, maybe drink your cup of coffee, Different strokes for different folks, John.
Yeah, and he does a lot of different strokes. He does. And
have you ever seen the show Different Strokes? It's a good show.
I think so. It's a different stroke. That was the Huxtables family.
No, the Huxtable
spinoff, right?
Yeah, that's right. Because the Huxtables was the Cosby Show.
Was it Dwayne?
It was Gary Coleman was in Different Strokes. That wasn't the Huxtables.
No, never mind.
That wasn't.
I
the
was thinking
Huxtables.
about the college shows. No. Gary Coleman, is that the little short guy?
The short guy. I think he did pass away. R.I.P. Gary Coleman. Good.
Rest in peace, man.
Seriously,
hey, man. Hey. By the way, speaking of somebody that's dead, did you hear about this escaped convict that actually stabbed a prison bus driver and got away?
Wow. You know what that sounds like, John? That sounds like the
sounds like what Memphis is going to do to Golden State tonight.
That sounds
murder.
That sounds like the plot to Con Air. Have you ever seen
Con
Con
Air? Is that
Air?
where Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, man, when Nicolas Cage has the southern accent and they steal the plane, all the convicts steal the plane. That's like the plot of Con Air, but a bus.
That's the worst Southern accent I've ever heard in my life. And by the way,
it is so bad.
This is important, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
You need to shut up. This is an emergency.
My bad.
I need to make sure that everybody knows it's a Friday. And I said Paradise Cafe. Do you know I can't read, right?
Yeah?
It's Paradise Grill, brah. Paradise Grill. Come and get some tenderloin, some coleslaw from Paradise Grill at Barbecue Alley. It's all presented by the Big Green Egg. Of course, Swig and Swine. When I think of Swig and Swine, you know what I think of?
What?
Apple bottom jeans, a little Tito's. But no. They have a tri-tip for you. And we have Edley's. They're going to give you ribs. Over at GCB Barbecue, it's actually beef ribs. And at the Big Green Egg Tent, you're going to get wings, pulled pork nachos. Pulled pork nachos, barbecue nachos. Ay. And there's a dump cake. So that means you can eat if you can eat 5 meals and wings, pulled pork nachos at the end, and then you eat the dump cake, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to give you the Johnny Radio Challenge. If you can eat all of this food, well, I'm just going to be honest with you. You're probably going to need to be on Jenny Craig. Let's just be honest. There's no way for $20 you can eat this much food at one setting. It is a beautiful event out here. We're in Barbecue Alley. Thank you so much to the Big Green Egg. I love the Big Green Egg because, one, their food is straight dope. It's the best thing I've ever cooked with. Do you know they have a thermometer? Is that what it's called, a thermometer?
Yeah, I know a thermometer. Yeah, it gives you the temperature.
Yeah, it's on the Big Green Egg, dog. You can look at it and be like, oh, it's at 400 or it's at 500 or 600. Wherever you want it, you set that junt. The number one grill in the world is the Big Green Egg. Nothing makes better barbecue. Nothing makes better burgers, chicken, whatever you want to cook. Hey, by the way, have you ever put corn on the Big Green Egg?
No.
Oh, you just put it in the stock. You close that junt for 10 minutes. Bing, bang, boom, the best corn you ever had. Make sure it's in the stalk, though. You know what I'm saying, what the stalk is? It's like that thing over it. And then you pull it back. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I know all about that, John.
I can tell you live in your mom's basement. You don't even know how to cook corn. But come out here today at 2 o'clock. Spend $20. You get 5 meals. Again, Paradise Grill. Paradise Grill. They got you covered. Also, Swig and Swine, Edley's, GCB Barbecue, and, of course, the Big Green Egg. You'll get the best food you've ever had. You'll get beef ribs. You'll get pork ribs. You're going to get barbecue nachos. You're going to get pork tenderloin. You're going to get coleslaw. I don't even care about the size, to be honest with you. And if somehow you can eat all that food, you're going to get a dump cake. Do you know what a dump cake is? I thought it was called a hot Carl.
It's a
Do you know
woman's
what a hot Carl
It's
is?
a woman's behind is a dump cake.
Oh, it's the apple bottom jeans, man. That's the boots with the fur. But do you know what a hot Carl is?
That's the thing that comes out when you see a dump cake.
No. I'm dead serious. You don't
I don't
even
know
what a hot Carl is.
No
Yes,
idea
you
what a hot
don't.
Carl is, John. I was making a joke. Tell me
Do
what
me a
hot Carl
favor.
is.
901-360-8255. For anybody my age who knows what a hot Carl is.
I mean, a hot Carl I could
Would
guess,
y'all-
John, but there's no way I could give the answer of what I think a hot Carl is on the radio. I think it's ejaculate.
That's a good point.
I
You
think
can't.
hot Carl is ejaculate.
No, it is not. It is not. It's worse than that. But do me a favor. Text 901-360-8255 to the AutoZone text and listener line. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Text them, do me a favor, and tell Jay what a hot Carl is. And again, I'm out here. It's Friday the 13th.
Speaking of
it's Memphis in May.
Speaking of text,
No,
John,
don't speak.
We got
I don't want you to. I want you to shut
well,
up.
John, either way, I'm going to talk. I'm going to blow through. John, we got another text here from Dave. Dave has been really helpful on what different kinds of meats are here on a pig. We were talking about what the ass of the pig is, John. It's not pork butt like you might think. The ass of the pig is ham. That's where ham comes from. How about that?
Okay, so when I'm eating ham, I'm eating pork ass?
Yeah, you're eating pork ass, John, and I'll have more. Well, but it's that dump cake. That's the pig's dump cake that you're eating. No, John, but I'll have more barbecue. I decided I'm going to look up different barbecue facts, and I'm going to have another barbecue fact for you at the next segment as well.
Well, this is a fact. We're
Jack.
about to go to Hardwood because it just feels so good, doesn't it? Have you ever had a little piece of hardwood yet, Jay?
No, John, you've never given me your hardwood.
Amen, brother. Now, let me tell you something. Brian Elder, though, you know what he can do? He can get on top of your roof. He can fix it. By the way, let me tell you something. Let Brian Elder come in love on your roof. Give him a call at 901-360. Nope. 901-867-0303. 901-867-0303. Brian Elder Roofing. He's the best commercial and residential contractor in the Mid-South. I can promise you that. He can get over there. He can take care of you. And if you had, because we had a lot of weather issues this year, and if you've already got your insurance carrier involved, please do me a favor and give him a call at 901-867-0303 because you're going to need a great contractor. You're going to need somebody who can take care of your claim and make sure you get all that you need because they'll try to short you. Those insurance people are going to try to short you. Everybody except for Bob Simpson. But do me a favor. Call 901-867-0303. That's Brian Elder Roofing Contracting. He does it all, and let him come love on your roof. Hey, guess what, Jay?
What?
I want to go to Hardwood.
This is Access Hardwood.
Could you hear that?
Yo. So, we talked about how the Grizzlies are going to murder the Warriors tonight, right?
Yes.
It's Friday the 13th. Everybody in San Francisco is going to cry. They're going to be like, yeah. But let me tell you something. This is real murder. There was a convicted murderer who's on the loose right now in Texas. What is going on? How are these prisons letting all these people out? Anyway, the bus driver, this poor bus driver, that's all he is, a bus driver. His name is Gonzalo Lopez. He's just driving people, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, this crazy lunatic gets up and he stabs the bus driver. And guess what? The bus goes off the street into the ditch.
I've seen that movie.
You've seen it?
I've seen that movie before.
I know, it's Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, it's
isn't
Nicolas. But that's a plane, not a bus. Yeah, but I've seen that movie before.
I know, I have, but this is real life.
Oh,
according
this is
to
real
NBC
life.
News. Yeah, according to NBC News, this is the first person since 2006 to stab a bus driver and escape. So I guess, 2006, 2000. I mean, 16 years apart. I guess you're doing a pretty good job. Like, if you let one murderer out every 16 years, are you doing a good job?
Yes.
I guess.
Don't you think?
I guess.
I mean, that's only one.
But aren't you glad you're not in Texas?
Wow, John, I'm very glad I'm not in Texas. So, well, actually, I wish I was in Texas, John, because I just saw a story out of Texas from something called the Employment Tribunal. I don't know what that is, but the only tribunal I know is in the TV show Survivor. However, this Employment Tribunal, which takes place in Texas, it says calling men bald in the workplace is sexual harassment. So, John, you might need to go see HR this afternoon. You called me bald a couple of times today,
tell you
John.
something. I am your HR.
I don't know, John. It seems like you might have crossed the line there calling me bald. I feel unsafe sexual harassment, I'm calling it. Thoughts?
I don't know. I disagree. You're bald as hell.
Wow. Again, John, there's too much evidence here. You're on the radio saying this. People can hear you.
There is more chance for you to get a woman in a hooker house with $1 million than you to have a single hair on your head in 5 years.
Well, I have hairs all over my head, John. They're just not on the top part. But all over the sides and
do you know
sideburns.
that's called a merkin? Do you know what a merkin is?
Yeah, John, we learned what a merkin was the other day. It's a wig that women would place to replace pubic hair.
Yes, that is exactly. Do you know that Donald Trump, by the way, like 15 years ago, his ex-wife ordered a merkin because, he was a big Bush supporter.
Is that right? Yeah.
He loved Bush.
He loves Bush.
Yeah, he loves both of them.
He loved both George
of them.
and George
GW. George and GW and what's it? Herbert Walker?
HW, yeah.
Yeah, he loved them all. So anyway, he intercepted the mail. He put a merkin on his head, okay?
Right, of course.
And then he came up with this thing. He told his girlfriend, because he had a side chick. He's like, you know what? I want to make I want to make a merkin great again. He's like, I want to make a merkin great
And someone
again.
misunderstood.
Bush.
And then he ran for president.
Yes, it's so misunderstood. It's not even funny. And guess what? That's where he came up with the slogan, "Make American Great Again." He came up with "Make America Great Again."
Because someone misunderstood
it all happened. Yes, it's all happened because of a wig. It's circumstances.
It's unbelievable.
So I hope
John.
your circumstances. Isn't that amazing?
Speaking of,
by the way, this is fact. By the way.
Okay. All right. Oh, I thought you were going to give me another fact. No, you were saying what you just said is a fact. No, I totally agree, John.
Oh, no, it's 100% of a fact.
Speaking of facts and coincidences, I don't really know how this is a good segue or not. But
hey, is Joe Biden bald like you yet?
I don't think he has as little hair as I do, John. And he's also considerably older than I am, which maybe is a little bit sad. But again, you just called me bald again. I don't know if you realize this. And remember, sexual harassment, John. You need to be more wary of this. I'm very liable to litigate. Regardless, John.
Do me a favor. Tell HR I got the middle finger for him if they want.
Wow. So now you've called me bald and given the middle finger to HR, John. It's not a good day for you so far. Anyway, John, I have a story for you. A Chicago suburb I see here passes a law on how much dogs can bark, saying that they will fine you or, quote-unquote, arrest you. Probably not that. But you are breaking the law if your dog barks too much. And I'm looking at this like a Chicago suburb, John. That's an actual city ordinance that the city of Collierville has put out. Your dog's not allowed to bark.
Hold on, time out. Are you joking?
I swear, no. Collierville, the city of Collierville, people in Collierville, if you're listening, text in. I promise this is real. There was a city ordinance put out that your dog is not allowed to bark because it's disturbing. How in the world do you control if your dog barks? Dogs bark. That's what they do. They bark. I don't understand.
I'm very upset about this because I don't know if you know, I'll be at Saddle Creek on Saturday. I'll be there from 2 to 3, but you can go out there from 10 to 3 and get your dog washed absolutely free. If you want to make a donation to Paws for a Cause, that would be absolutely sweet. It helps out the dogs and the animal shelters and all those wonderful things. But we're going to be out there from 10 to 3 at Saddle Creek. And it's just a beautiful thing because, I love animals. Did you know I saved a hummingbird? I saved 2 hummingbirds. They lived in my house. I had to feed them every 20 minutes. I couldn't even sleep. I had to do meth that week just to stay up to feed the hummingbirds.
Wow.
Again, that's the only time I've ever
Now
done it.
you probably have to go to HR for that too, John. That's a third thing you've had to go to HR for now.
Again. I told you to give HR my finger.
That's the other thing you had to go. John, that was the second thing you had to go to HR for. Anyway, continue.
Now I lost my thought because, again, I have ADD.
No, that's what you were saying. You took meth
By the way,
to
for
nurse
all
the
you
hummingbirds
people
back
out
to
there
life.
who have ADD, listen, hold on, I'm giving a PSA. For all you people who have ADD, you can still make it in the world.
Wow.
Just don't pay attention to anything for more than 1 second.
That's right.
By the way, speaking of 1 second, the 1 second man.
Oh, that's
your
me.
Dad just texted me.
That's
Yeah,
me,
you're the
John.
1
I'm
second
the
man.
1 second man.
Your dad just texted me.
Wow, John. Anyway, I have a. Oh, you were going to say what he said. Please go on.
No, your dad just texted me. He said, "I'm here. Where you at?" And you know what I sent him back?
What?
Whoop that trick.
Wow, you
Whoop
should have sent it.
that
You should have
trick.
sent him a picture of the big green egg, John. Anyway, you remember last week, John? You might not remember this. Last week, I told you a story about how a 5th grader in Livonia, wherever the hell Livonia is, brought.
I think it's in Lithuania.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. A kid brought margarita mix to school, but it was not just margarita mix. It was like pre-made margarita mix that had
So it's just
booze
like
in it.
Los Cabos.
Exactly, John. But at the same school this week, 1 week later, a 5th grader brought in weed gummies by accident, thinking they were just regular gummies.
Can I tell you a secret?
Please do, John.
That 5th grader and me would get along more than you could imagine.
Wow.
I don't know if you know this, but there was like
2 D8s and a cup of
can
coffee.
I say this on the radio?
John, your guess is as good as mine.
D8's legal. The D8s are legal.
Right.
But
Maybe not.
you
all
know
the-
what? D8s are legal.
No, they are.
Like, I eat them all the time.
Yeah.
They're great for you. They're healthy, actually. In fact, they've made me stronger, longer, and just a bigger man. And actually, you know what? They've also given me forgiveness. So, eat them. And by the way, I've lost my train of thought. Next.
That's all I had, John. It's actually about time that we need to take a break here.
Oh, so, now you're running the show. huh?
Well, no, John, I don't run the show. We have clocks here at the station, not to give too much behind the scene of what happens at a radio station here, but every hour at the 24 and at the 45, we take a break, and then at the end of the hour, obviously at 56. And, John, I don't know if you see the clock here. It's 12:23, and that means we only have a couple of seconds here until we need to take a break. So, again, I'm not running the show. It's really the clocks that run the show. It's Father Time that runs the show.
Well, speaking of clocks, make sure that you're out here at 2 o'clock today. It is a Friday. It's a beautiful day out here. $20 gets you 5 different meals. And if you can eat all 5 meals and have a dump cake at the end, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm calling it the John Harden Challenge. Come on out here, spend $20, go to Paradise Grill, get some pork tenderloin and coleslaw, get some tri-tips from Swig and Swine. You get some ribs from Edley's and GCB Barbecue. They got, guess what? They got beef ribs. You can get some barbecue nachos and some wings from The Ultimate, the best place in the world, the Big Green Egg. The ultimate cooking experience is the Big Green Egg. And don't forget, Saturday, 11 a.m., tomorrow also at 1 p.m. and at 3 p.m. Come out here, spend a little money, enjoy your life, and eat some unbelievable barbecue. It is Memphis in May. It is a Friday. We'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. We're talking with T-Money and Brasky on Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Join the voice of the Tigers, Dave Woloshin, for Wolo and Friends. Weekday mornings from 10 to 11 here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Moving is stressful, but Black Tie Moving can take the worry out of the process. Whether you're moving across town or across country, moving your home or your office, your personal moving concierge from Black Tie Moving will work with you to design a plan that perfectly fits your budget and needs. And they're available 24/7 to answer any questions you have. Give Black Tie Moving a call at 901-316-6196 or go to blacktiemoving.com/Memphis to get your personal, no obligation quote from the moving experts at Black Tie Moving.
You're the one who protects the flock, and that requires an eye for detail. Because when safety and well-being are on the line, it's the details that can save lives. Even when no one else is watching, you see everything. Grainger gets you, and we're here for you, and all the ones who get it done with a wide range of safety products and solutions, plus board-certified safety consultants here to answer your questions. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hi, I'm Troy Fiveash, owner of Fiveash Roof Services. Can anyone explain to me why anyone would care how I measure your roof? We've all heard about measuring your roof from outer space. Well, to be honest, that's not possible. There are aerial pictures that can be taken every 4 years that can be used to measure most buildings, but it's not from outer space. Besides, no one, and I mean no one, can tell you what's wrong with your roof or even if you need one looking at pictures that could be 4 years old. If you'd rather do business with a family-owned and operated business with a lifelong tie to Memphis that refuses to mislead or use gimmicks, give us a call. Best products, best warranties, and the best service we know how to give. 5S Roof Services, proud partner of the Memphis Tigers and the official roofer of the Memphis Tigers home team. 5S Roofing, fair, honest, and ethical. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com.
5S Roofing, it's what we do. We're here for you.
Hey, I got Jeff Allen live on the phone. Hey, what's going on over there at Gossett Kia, South Mount Moriah?
Look, Randy, it's crazy over here, and that's because we'll do whatever it takes to put you in a new Kia today. Check this out. I've got a 2022 Kia Forte LXS, only $219 a month, and a 2022 Kia Soul LX, $240 a month. Both 36-month lease and $27.99 due at signing. And if you're looking for some SUV action, 2022 Kia Sorento LX, $315, 36-month lease, and $34.99 due at signing.
And I know all Gossett Kias are equipped with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
That's right, Randy. So whether you live in Horn Lake, South Haven, Olive Branch, or Memphis, you'll be happy at Gossett Kia, Mount Moriah.
2680 Mount Moriah or KiaMountMoriah.com. All 36-month leases for Forte NE 483,548, MSRP 21,435, sold NHO 2976, MSRP 22,045, Sorento NG 116657, MSRP 31,290. Includes all rebates and incentives. Must finance through Kia. Excludes tax, title, and license with approved credit. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 6/2/22. Dealer stock only. Warranties. A limited powertrain warranty. See Kia.com or retailer for details.
At Jason's Deli, when you're dining in or picking up curbside, you can expect wholesome food and no surprises, just delicious sandwiches, crisp salads, and quick quality meals made with the freshest ingredients and no artificial trans fats, MSG, high fructose corn syrup, or artificial colors and dyes. Around here, a lot of thought goes into what we put into our food and what we take out of it, because you're not just taking a bite, you're getting a taste of who we are. New items are constantly being created to expand our menu for all tastes and special diets with vegan and gluten-free options available. Convenience and on-time delivery you can count on. It's just a click away at jasonsdeli.com, so whether you need to feed 5 people or 5,000, the team at Jason's Deli, they have the credentials and the commitment to keep you satisfied. Freshness is nearby at Jason's Deli with locations at Ridgeway in the Park Place Center, Poplar and Highland, Germantown Road in Cordova, and on Goodman Road in Olive Branch. Jason's Deli. It's wholesome food and no surprises.
I know the sweetest thing in Memphis, and I know it's been around for 120 years. You know, I'm talking about Dinstall's, and it's time to stock up heavy on Cashew Crunch, Heavenly Crunch, Turtlettes, all of your favorite Dinstall's treats to watch the playoff games and to watch all the basketball. It's so easy to get. The sweetest thing in Memphis, all you have to do is head to Laurelwood or head to Germantown and Poplar right across from the hospital, or go where they make the candies. That's on Pleasant View. There's nothing that says Memphis better than Cashew Crunch with that little tinge of coconut, or the Turtlettes. Let's face it, there's nothing better than Dinstall's chocolate. That's the mainstay of all candies, isn't it? Milk chocolate, although their dark chocolate is pretty darn good. And if you get the peppermint with the dark chocolate and put it in the freezer, you're going to love it. So many ways to love Dinstall's. 115 years of making Memphis oh so sweet.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Yo, 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 yo! Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I am your buddy Johnny Radio. It's a beautiful Friday. It's Memphis in May. I'm out here at the International Memphis Barbecue Fest. I'm hanging out with people from Illinois. They've been on the Bourbon Trail. They partied like Rostas. They played ball like Astas. And they're eating swine like it's going out of style. We also have Paradise Grill over here. They're cooking tenderloin. Paradise Grill brought me some barbecue egg rolls. Out of control delicious. But you can come down here and try everything. If you want to, 2 o'clock on a Friday, get off work early, come out here and enjoy life. pay $20. You get 5 meals. You get a meal, beef tenderloin. Actually, I'm sorry, I said beef. Pork tenderloin and coleslaw from Paradise Grill. You get some swinging swine, and it's called a tri-tip. And I don't even know what a tri-tip is, okay? Like, I know the mushroom, but I don't even know what a tri-tip is. I can't wait to try it. Edley's, they got ribs over at GCBQ Barbecue. They're going to have beef ribs and, of course, the ultimate, the Big Green Egg. They have pulled pork nachos, wings, and if you still have a little room in your stomach, they have dump cake. Oh, my goodness. Come out here and see me. Enjoy life. It is Memphis in May, and today it's not 93. The wind is blowing. There's a little overcast. It feels amazing. The beer is cold. The food is good, and life is beautiful. Jay Morgan, do we have T-Money and Brasky, or are they underneath a rock?
No, John, they're here. They're ready to rock and fire with you.
I'm kind of scared, actually, because I saw T-Money last night. I saw Big Slender. I saw Big Cheap. By the way, Big Cheap is the worst. Like, I love him. Don't get me wrong. I love Big Cheap. I love him. I love Big Slender. Last night Big Cheap was talking about the whole time about how, he hid his wallet when they got robbed at the IHOP. And he's like, look, man, I already spent $5 on pancakes. I ain't giving this robber my money. So, he was talking about that. And he's like, some dude got pistol whipped and all kinds of stuff. And he was very, very serious about this. And Pistol Pete was with him. And by the way, rest in peace, Pistol Pete, because nobody shaked it like a salt shaker like Pistol Pete did. Do me a favor. Bring in my buddies, T-Money and Brasky.
They're in, John.
T-Money. Hey, buddy.
What's up, brother? Hey, I seen you last night, and, I'm just making sure that head's right today. I mean, we gave you a couple beers and this and that.
Yeah, you gave me a beer and then I left, and it wasn't on purpose. It was because there was a lot of pretty women out here. And by the way, if you want to see hot women, there's no prettier women in the Mid-South than the entire world. The Mid-South has the hottest women, period. And, man, they're all at Barbecue Fest.
Yeah, I felt like that the guy at the end of the Raiders of the Lost Crusade when his face started melting off, that's what I felt last night.
Well, that's not bad. You know what I felt like this morning?
It was hot.
I felt like I needed a shot of Tito's when I woke up.
That's all I drank last night, Tito's vodka.
Dig that. Hey, how's Brasky doing?
Doing great, Johnny. How about yourself?
Man, you know what I'm doing? I'm out here eating swine, drinking cold beers, looking at fine women, and enjoying Memphis in May.
I'll tell you what,
I don't think
Johnny,
you can do any better.
No, I'm headed to the sports book with Big Slender and Red. But speaking of the barbecue contest, we've already started handicapping the hot dog eating contest. So, that's something to keep in mind. We got that coming up in July. Wait for people to pick
I
up
would
a little
think Big
extra
Cheap. I bet Big Cheap has swallowed more hot dogs in his life than anybody.
I guarantee you, he drank more of somebody's beer last night than anybody can imagine, and he took food home for his kids. I guarantee you.
Well, that was the only way they were going to
goodness.
eat is if he brought it home a dough plate, or they would have went hungry.
Hey, by the way, gentlemen, I want y'all to do me a favor. I would like y'all to talk amongst yourselves and do this because there are some good-looking women that are walking up, and I think I'm going to need like a minute, okay?
John wants us to talk. You know what, John? Hey, let me take over for you. You go talk to the women. I'll talk to T-Money and Brasky. T-Money and Brasky, the Reds won last night. There is no chance in hell the Reds win back-to-back. Is that one of your bets today? What do you got?
That's one of my bets. I wanted to stay off of them till they get the Cubs coming up. But they won a couple of games this week, and they're due for a big letdown. I'm going against the Reds again today. I cannot stop.
I agree.
So
we talked about that this morning. That was one of our plays. we kind of looked over the week. We said they got a couple wins here and there, and there is no way that they can put together a back-to-back win. I mean, we are talking about one of the worst baseball clubs I've ever seen put on a baseball diamond in Major League before.
3-15 on the road. They won last night, and Vegas is giving you even money on this game. I think it's an easy one to pull. That game starts at 5:35 tonight. What else y'all got for today?
Well, the other thing, we're going to ride the Grizzlies. They're getting 8 points in San Fran. I think they're going to be good.
We like it. We want to whoop that trick.
Got to whoop that
How'd
trick.
you like that when they played that? The other bench that was getting their brains beat out was even dancing.
They were just excited to be part of the action, I think. Look, when you're in Memphis, it's like winning Rome. You know, if you're in Memphis, win or losing, if they're playing whoop that trick, you got to dance along.
You got to
You're daggum right, you do. Money, I got a question for you.
What's
Dick
that?
Slender called me last week. Mad. I've never seen him this mad. He was telling me some story about you threw away his chocolate bar.
Oh, he told you about that?
Hold on, he told me about that actually. In fact, I was at the half
yeah.
shell, and I had a whole bunch of people talking, and they said that Brasky and Big Slender and y'all are going to have a fight. Big Chief and Big Slender are not going to be brothers anymore.
Well, Monty told him he wrapped it up in a napkin and threw it away because he didn't know. And I said, did you not look at him looking cross-eyed in about 30 minutes? He absconded and hated. Believe me, he did not let that go in the trash can. And I think.
Are you talking about poor and Mike?
Yes.
Poor Mike.
Dude, the guy who made you not an alcoholic by drinking beer.
He saved my life. He really did. Short, poor Mike, he saved my life. But Money ate Bill Ryan's chocolate bar. I mean, ate Big Slender's chocolate bar. Smack ate it up.
No, here's what happened. Can I tell what really happened? Big Slender put the chocolate in a napkin, and he's wrapping it, and it's wrapped up, and it looks like trash. And I'm going and picking up after these slobs, and it accidentally gets thrown away. That is the real story. I already had a couple of chocolates. I didn't need another one.
By the way, I just want to say something, gentlemen. I just want to tell y'all, when I was in the Virgin Islands, if you threw away my chocolate, we probably would have fought. Because did you know what they sold in the Virgin Islands? In the gas stations, in the grocery stores?
Chocolate, I hope.
No, it wasn't chocolate. It was psilocybin mushrooms in a chocolate. It scared me to death, actually, so I had to buy like 5 of them.
How were they?
Yeah, good question.
Gentlemen, do me a favor. We're taking the Grizzlies. We're betting against Cincinnati Steel all year long, all year strong. And do you have another play for our wonderful audience? And by the way, one other thing. Tell us the last play, and then tell me, what are y'all going to do today?
All right, let me tell you the next bet that I want is the next bet is, where is Arch Manning going to go to school? He put out the other day that he wanted to go to a football school. Now, Uncle Brasky, let me ask you, where does that put Ole Miss in the running?
He's already coming here. Don't worry about it.
Now, wait a minute. He said he wanted to go to a football school. So you're self-declaring Ole Miss a football school?
Money, we went 10-2 last year. What do you think?
You go 10-2 once every 10 years.
Good-looking cheerleaders. Best-looking body.
Hey, lay off the cheerleaders, Brasky.
Well, I mean, Arch Manning comes here now. I mean, come on now. Your daughter could do worse, I'm sure.
Let me just tell you something. In all honesty, if Arch Manning goes there, I'm going to put in her head, make sure you marry Arch. I want to be part of the Manning family. Do you know how well I would fit with the Manning family? Could you see me on the Manning telecast? It would be awesome. I'd be like the good-looking one of the two, because both of them, let's be honest with you, they're not lookers. They can just play football.
Well, that's okay. At least you can be on the Caesar Sportsbook. You could be a Caesar. You could be on a commercial with them.
There you go.
That's a great point. John would be fit right in as a Caesar.
Absolutely.
He must have gone away. Oh, there he is.
No, I'm here. I'm just kind of curious, Brasky. Are you going to do a good job being a chaperone?
Absolutely. Heck, Jerry and Ely was over at my house this morning. We were drinking coffee, sitting there talking about Kansas City, getting the lowdown on that.
Dang, man. Hey, by the way, tonight's a big game, man. Do you think the Grizzlies win, or are you just taking the Grizzlies plus the 8?
I think
they can win it. They can win it, but they cannot do like they did the other night. Once you get the lead, punish them. You know, they needed to pick up one of those games, and they had the lead and had it right, and they went 5 minutes flat. They're in the fourth.
The only thing that scares me is the fact that Dylan Brooks has 2 L's in his name, and he got an L for Game 4. I'm just praying he doesn't give the Grizzlies an L in Game 5. I mean 6. I can count.
I liked when he shot the ball with 20 seconds on the shot clock with a 1-point lead with 52 seconds left. That was
pretty sad, wasn't it?
The
player that put the L on Brooks.
We said at Parkway Village, he was just out there jackballing.
I think it was Anderson that went 1 for 7 for the free throw line, and none of them were even close. They hit the bottom of the rim. Did y'all watch that?
He looked like Ben Simmons.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Shaq had a better free throw for him.
Oh, yeah, exactly. At least Shaq would have went 2 for 7. This guy went 1 for 7 from the free throw line.
Well, he did have one of his best games, but he was sweating at the free throw line like he was Ben Simmons. And, gentlemen, I got to tell you something. I hope you come and join me out here at Barbecue Fest today at 2 o'clock for $20. For $20, gentlemen, you can come in here and you can get 5 meals. Paradise Grill is going to take care of you. The pork tenderloin and the coleslaw, out of control. Swig and Swine has this thing called a tri-tip. I don't know if you know what a tri-tip is. I don't. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to try it. Edley's. I haven't either, but Edley's, they got ribs.
It's a roast. It's like a
It's a roast?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so now I'm learning what a tri-tip is, and it's a roast. And Eli Savoy, who's actually a Yankee kind of, he's from up north. I don't know how he knows much about pork, but he knew what a tri-tip was.
Really?
First I've ever heard of it.
Man, I'll tell you one thing, he does make the best beef jerky, though.
Yeah, it does. It's a roast. It is a cut of beef, I believe.
Well, get out here and get your cut of pork. Get you some beef ribs over at GC Barbecue. Spend $20. Come and get 5 meals of protein and a side. I'm telling you, Paradise Grill, Swig and Swine, Edley's, GC Barbecue, and, of course, it's all brought to you by the Big Green Egg, the #1 grill in the whole wide world. If you want to cook, the ultimate cooking experience is the Big Green Egg. Brasky, T-Money, stay out of trouble. I'll see y'all on the flip side.
Have a good weekend.
We'll see you tomorrow, brother. All right, brother.
That's my friends, T-Money and Brasky. Brasky will be the chaperone for my daughter at Oxford, and T-Money will be my friend in Memphis, who obviously is going to get me in trouble. Jay Morgan.
Hey, John.
We got to take a quick break.
We
okay?
do. We really do. I'm doing great,
By the way,
John.
your dad has such a better head of hair than you.
Thank you, John.
That's just proof that you get it from your mother's dad.
Thanks, John.
Because he looks young and
John.
you look old.
Thank you, John.
By the way, hey, again, call Human Resources,
Yeah.
complain to me, or complain about me
Yeah,
or whatever. But make sure you do me a favor. Don't you dare touch that dial. We got one more thing before we close things out. Then I'm going to pass the baton off to Peter Edmiston, Anthony Sane, and then I'm going to party like a rock star, play ball like an all-star, and I'm going to eat pig like a what? I'm going to eat pig like a...
I don't know, John.
I can't think of it either.
Me either.
Don't touch that dial. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Start your day with Sports 56 Mornings with Greg Gaston and Eli Savoy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10, right here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
We're starting the holiday early at Gossett Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat on the Pike with our big-time Memorial Day sales event. Great things come in threes, so take your pick from 2022 Dodge Charger or 2022 Jeep Cherokee Latitude or 2022 Chrysler 300 Touring. We Gossett $469 a month and get workhorse ready in 2022 Ram 1500 Tradesman $489 a month or $35,860. 2022 Dodge Charger, 2022 Jeep Cherokee Latitude, 2022 Chrysler 300 Touring $469 a month. 2022 Ram 1500 Tradesman $489 a month. Plus trade up and get more for your ride at Gossett Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat. Drive past the rest and come to the best or shop online GossettMotorCars.net.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motorcars.
Charger Cherokee 1575 at 4.11, 3,500 down. Must finance through Chrysler. 372 months at 2.9, 1,500. NS 148, 243. MSRP 39,110. Charger NH 138807. MSRP 35,485. Cherokee ND 512,209. MSRP 35,735. 300 NH 11192. MSRP 37,135. Includes all rebates and incentives. Excludes tax, title, and license with approved credit. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 5/31/22. Dealer stock only.
Add a little excitement to your sports watching experience by betting on all the action on FanDuel Sportsbook. There's a reason why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. Their app is simple to use. They've got great odds on all different betting markets, unique fun bet types like same-game parlay, and exclusive always-on promotions such as enhanced odds boosts on the biggest events to let you get more action out of every game day. And if you win, they even get you your winnings safely in as little as 24 hours. If you've never tried FanDuel Sportsbook, what are you waiting for? Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app to get started, and be sure to sign up with promo code BIGHEAD so they know I sent you. That's FanDuel Sportsbook, promo code BIGHEAD. Must be 21 and older and present in Tennessee. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable site credit that expires 14 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call Tennessee Redline. 1-800-889-9789.
I tend to second-guess dinners with friends because they're often interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit Creon.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREON.com.
Mid-South Hobbies is passionate about your hobby. They have your favorite model airplanes, boats, race cars, and trains to build with brands you know like Traxxas, Lionel, and LGB. Mid-South Hobbies has all the accessories to make them complete and thousands of paint colors to make them shine. You can reach the sky with rockets and kites or reach deep into your imagination with action figures, comic book superheroes, and fantasy quest games. Get passionate about your hobby at Mid-South Hobbies, 4862 Summer Avenue.
But you gotta be willing to take the hit and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Now back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour on a beautiful Friday. It might be Friday the 13th, but let me tell you something. Jason Voorhees is not out here. I'm at the international, the world-renowned, the one, the only Memphis Barbecue Fest. You need to head on out here. We have all kinds of wonderful things going on. And if you don't have a tent, and if you can't get in the usual suspects or hog and hominy or hog wild or all these things, you can still come out here and enjoy a beautiful day. It's not 93 degrees. It's not 93 degrees, but it's hot out here. It is beautiful, and for $20, if you come on out here, you can get, thanks to the Big Green Ed, by the way, the ultimate cooking experience, you can get 5 meals. 5 meals. You can get some pork tenderloin. You can get some tri-steak. You can get some barbecue ribs. You can get some beef ribs, barbecue nachos, wings, a little dump cake. You can get it all. All you have to do is spend $20, and you come down Barbecue Alley, bing, bang, boom, life is good. Tomorrow, 11 a.m., tomorrow, 2 p.m., tomorrow, 4 p.m. They got you covered. They got you love, and they're going to give you a little bit of a sweetness. Now, I got to tell you a secret. Tito's handmade vodka. When life hands you lemons, make a lemon drop. They got Tito's running all over the place. But just do me a favor. Remember, if you want to arrive alive, don't Tito's and drive. That's right. Tito's handmade vodka. They give you the second hour of Johnny Radio's Happy Hour. They are simply the best. 9 o'clock tonight, we got the Grizzlies. We got the Warriors. I'm telling you a secret. As long as Dylan Brooks doesn't play more than 20 minutes, Aquaman goes banana sandwiches. Tyus Jones does his thing. Brandon Clark gets more than 15 minutes. Grizzlies going to get that dub, baby. They're going to get that dub. Jay Morgan, who you betting on tonight?
I, John, am probably going to take the Grizzlies plus the 8.5 points there. I also really like tonight the Marlins money line. The Marlins are getting really good.
Dude, all you do every day, like, what is it with you and fish?
Well, John, I like to pick winners. I don't get to pick who the winners are. I'm just giving you winners. That's all I'm doing here. And I really like the Marlins tonight. The first 5 money line, you're getting plus 135. For Pablo Lopez on the bump tonight, over 5.5 strikeouts is minus 130, so a little bit more there. And then the Marlins just on the money line for the game is plus 125. I think the Marlins are a good baseball team now. They're playing at home on Friday night against the Brewers. It's one of the few nights a week that they get a lot of people to come to the game. And Pablo Lopez is on the night, who was the pitcher of the month last month. So I like the Marlins tonight to win outright as underdogs.
I kind of like Willie Adams tonight to hit a home run, shortstop for the Brewers off Pablo Lopez. Better Pablo. And by the way, Willie Adams, shortstop for the Brewers, he's going to hit a home run tonight. It's plus 850, okay? Plus 850.
John,
Willie Adams.
Willie Adames.
What?
His last name is Adames. He's Dominican.
So Adames is Adames?
Adames. So you got to do the S. Adames.
I told you I can't read.
It's the Latin flair. It's the Latin flair, John. Well, John, you're not Latin. How would you know? You would say Adams because you're American. You know, you speak English, but I'm just telling you it's Adames.
And by the way, that's the only language I can speak other than the language of love. And by the way, if you're looking for love, looking out here is in all the right places. It's a beautiful afternoon. It's chilling. Sundresses everywhere. Pork. Beautiful people. Come on out here and enjoy a little Memphis in May, and enjoy tonight, because instead of having a cover band, which they had a Rod Stewart cover band last night. By the way, that Rod Stewart cover band that you watched last night will be at Neal's, where the Fat Man rocks on Saturday. They're going to have the Grizzlies game on. Of course, it starts at 9 o'clock. Everybody will be getting buck wild. Hopefully, you'll be full, because you will come over here to the Big Green Egg Tent in Barbecue Alley. You're going to get 5 proteins, a little pork tenderloin, some ribs, some barbecue nachos, some wings, tri-steak, beef ribs, coleslaw, everything you can think about. And by the way, if you can finish everything and eat a dump cake, I will give you a $50 gift card to Hemp 2.0 at 3670 South Houston Levee Road. Shop at hemp20.com. Jay, I'm rocking with the Grizzlies. I'm going to take Pablo Lopez, and I'm going to take Willie Adames at home run.
I love it.
I still think the Marlins win the game.
I do think the Marlins win the game.
Name right this time.
You did get his name right this time. That was great. I do think the Marlins win the game, though. John, you've seen how good Pablo Lopez is. His performance speaks for itself. 4-1 record so far, a 1 ERA. You think he drops it below that 1 tonight?
No, man. He does not. He does not drop it. He doesn't drop it. By the way, do you know what Bush's is?
The baked beans, or do you mean Bush like the light?
How did you know that?
Oh, Bush's
beans.
Bush's baked beans, John. Back in the day there, they had the dog that would do the advertisement with the old man, but the dog passed away tragically. And then they did posthumously had the dog star in another commercial. How about that?
I don't think you can ever replace a dog for another dog. That's
John,
just me.
Another game tonight that I meant to mention earlier, your boy Walker Buehler on the bump tonight for the Dodgers. They're playing the Phillies.
That line is too large.
No, absolutely.
It's minus 2.5 is minus 2.5 tonight with Walker Buehler and the Dodgers is minus 105.
Minus 220 though, John.
At?
Minus 220 though. I might pay that tax just because I hate the Phillies, and I'd be more than willing to pay 220 to make 100 on how bad the Phillies are.
So that's what we're doing. By the way, your
yes.
dad is standing right here, and you know what he said to me? He said, how do you have $100 or $225 to bet on a ball game when he knows how much I pay you?
John, that's
and
a question.
You live in his basement?
John, that's a question for you. How come I don't have more money to gamble with?
Again, your dad is right here.
John,
he told me not to give you any more.
Oh, he said don't
money.
give me any. Okay, got it. Well, John, I think it's time to go here. I think it's the end of the show.
All right, well, we got to get out of here. And, again, thanks to the Big Green Egg. Thank you to Barbecue Fest. I hope you have a wonderful Friday the 13th. I hope the Mid-South is absolutely beautiful for you. The weather is perfect. Come out here, eat some swine, watch the Grizzlies, get a dub tonight. And, again, whatever you do, make the world a better place. I'm going to see y'all on the flip side. Peace.
Children saying, take the day off, hit the park and just hang. Barbecue, roll a few and put up the deuce. And if it's beef, put the piece down, throw up the dukes. It's time to change our ways so we can save the day for the children's sake and make a better place to play.
I know the sweetest thing